Good morning, Junior Church. Today is the first Sunday of Advent and we are just 4 weeks away from Jesus' birthday. And this is the time of the year when we as Christians prepare to celebrate Christmas Day. It takes a lot of getting ready. Our houses start to set the scene. We put up lights and decorate the tree. We write our Christmas lists and send cards. We buy presents for other people. Our grown-ups start ordering loads of different Christmassy food. We get excited by watching Christmas films, wearing Christmas jumpers, singing Christmas carols and doing nativity plays at school. And all of this preparation gets our hearts excited and ready for the 25th of December. Oh, I was just about to watch a film. Do you know, it's great to get excited about things, whether it's waiting for a special day like a birthday or going to a special place. I get excited about going to the cinema, and I know we can't do it at the moment, but I love the big squashy chairs, the popcorn. I love when the lights go down and the music comes up really loudly. It's so exciting. But one of my favourite bits about going to the cinema is actually before the film even starts. I love watching the trailers. Now, trailers are short films about a new film that's about to come out. They set the scene of the film and they don't tell you the whole story, but they give you a little taster about what it's going to be about. And it makes you feel different things like excitement, curiosity. Is this film going to make me laugh or cry? Is it an adventure story or a mystery? At the end, there is a date, so you know exactly when that film is going to come out. And there have been times where I've marked dates of films on my calendar. I've been excited about going to see them. I've talked to my friends about booking tickets so we can see it as soon as it comes out. Did you know that there is a special trailer about Jesus in the Bible? Well, in fact, there are about 150 of them. And these all happen in the Old Testament, so the first part of the Bible, before Jesus was even born. These were called prophecies, and they were about Jesus' birth, his life, and his death. And like a trailer, these were little pieces of information that God told his people about what was going to happen. Like a film trailer, just to get them excited for things to come, but also to give them hope and to let them know that he hadn't forgotten them and how much he loved them. The prophecies said that God was going to send a Messiah, a Saviour, to help them. Now, the people who God chose to share these special messages, or Jesus trailers, were called prophets, and the trailers were called prophecies. Now, one of these prophets was a man called Isaiah, and about 700 years before Jesus was born, God asked him to share this special message with God's people. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Now, like a trailer, it only gave God's people a little bit of information about the whole story. God was telling them about Jesus, about how Jesus was going to come to earth. But his people didn't understand the full story, but they still got excited about it and they wrote it down. When was it going to happen? There was no release date like there is with a film. So over the years, the grown-ups told their children told their children, well, you get the idea of what happened. So God had made a promise, and God always keeps his promises. So the scene was set, the people were waiting until, well, I wonder what this film trailer would have looked like. over to you. It's time for you to get creative. Over the next few weeks of Advent, we are going to be creating our very own junior church nativity scenes, and each week we'll be introducing a different character for you to make and put in your scene, so that by the time Christmas comes, you will have a nativity set in your house. Now you can do this however you want to. And here's Shauna with our first video of setting the scene.
Okay, Junior Church, so we are going to get crafty. Yes, we are. So we've been hearing today all about Isaiah and the hope in his prophecy. So what we're going to do, as we've been talking about the scene being set, is we're going to set our own scene for our nativity. Now, I'm going to use various things, but what I want you to know is that you can use whatever you like. So for me, I'm going to be doing my nativity scene on paper, but if you like, you could do it out of Lego, or you could make it out of cardboard. You can literally do whatever you want. So this is just an example. Now, to set our scene, we need a stable, first of all. So I'm going to get some black card and I'm just going to cut out a really simple shape. There we go. So this is going to be the roof of our stable, okay? Then we're going to get the card again. Now, like I say, you can use whatever you've got at home. So if you've got some cereal boxes, you could use some cereal boxes. If you've got some Lego lying around, get your Lego out. You could make a stable. So this is another basic shape. We're going to put in some legs on our stable so it stands up, which is always a good thing, right? And I'm going to take some red paper and I'm going to do the same shape as I've done there, because we're going to make our manger. So this is where the baby Jesus is going to be. Now, he's not going to be in here for a few more weeks yet. So we need to keep these pictures very safe so that we can keep adding to this picture. So we've got there the manger. Now, what is also a good idea is just to take some little bits like this. Ooh, make it a little bit bigger. And we can use these for the legs of our manger, because, you know, we don't want baby Jesus on the floor, do we? Right, now we can glue all this down. In Isaiah's prophecy, something was said, and it says, I'll read it to you: the people walking in darkness have seen a great light. So to set our scene, I thought we could put a big star into our scene, because that's what the shepherds followed, which we'll hear about in a few more weeks. So I've just found this silver kind of paper, but you could use anything. You could use tinfoil for your star, you could use fabric, anything you've got lying around. So the best thing to do, which I've already done, is draw a couple of triangles on the back of your paper, because I know stars can be a little bit tricky, but if you just cut out 2 triangles like this, then you can put them together. Ooh. Like that, and we've got a star. Okay, so Junior Church, this is our scene being set. We've got our stable, we've got our manger, and we've got our star. Now, however you're making this, I want you to keep it really safe, and next week we're going to add some more to it. So come back and join me then, and we will add more. See you soon. Bye.
Setting the scene, we're setting the scene, we're setting the scene for the coming king. So, it's winter and we're nice and warm and cozy, and we're getting ready for Advent. In the scene, we have the star that represents the light shining down from heaven. We have the manger where Jesus was going to be laid, and we have the stable. We put the stable in bright colours to represent the light and the happiness on that day. Now, Daniel is going to read a prophecy from Isaiah.
Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son and will call him Emmanuel.